want people to like see me and not really see me, but like be like, damn, you really a woman of God. Like I didn't even know like you could do that and then still be like in that field. And then I want people to like, when I make music, like I make music for myself to like go through every situation I went to, whether it been through with some niggas, whether it been through with fake friends.
Nique The N Voice checking in live and direct with a very special session of SongLab Live. You already know you tuned in. You know it's hype. But I am with my girl, the one, the only, H.U.N.E.E. Rose. Please let the people know who you are and what you do, boo.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, H.U.N.E.E. Rose, the original South Memphis baddie.
Okay.
I rap, I sing, I look fly as fuck. I be your mom. Shout out to Anita. You know, I'm just doing that.
You doing all the things. And I just got to say, I am enamored and inspired because every time I see you, you are outside doing something different. You are in the community. You are doing poetry. Like, talk to me a little bit about who you are as an artist.
Okay, that's a really good question. I would say who I am as an artist is really just living out like my inner child dreams.
I love that.
And like, you know, I would say like my message is just really for female individuality, because I feel like as females, especially in the industry, kind of like we get it harder. Like the prettier that you are, like you got to worry about if people really seeing you as an artist or if they seeing you as like a freaking display. And then it's like the better that you are, you got to worry about like certain people like hating on you or closing doors or, you know, not really. Can I say fucking with you?
Oh, you already said you look fly as fuck. So we dropping F-bombs today. It's bombs over Baghdad and this motherfucker.
But yeah, like you just gotta. So I feel like I just try to show people like how to unapologetically be themselves.
I love that.
Because for like the longest, I've dealt with like depression and I've dealt with like imposter syndrome, and I still kind of feel like I deal with this. So I just really try to show people that like, you know, if you put your mind to it, you could do it.
So talk to me a little bit about imposter syndrome and just haters in general and that depression stage. Like,
okay, so first of all, the haters, to my haters, I'm just kidding.
Do it again for the haters in the back, because we know you watching.
No, for real. And you know what? Honestly, it kind of goes with like the 3 songs that I picked to perform today. Because like me becoming an artist was like really a journey, because like I've dealt with people calling me ugly before. I've dealt with people trying to tell me I don't know how to dress before. I've dealt with like so many projections from other people, and it kind of like stopped me from really being who I was already designed to be. And I feel like now I'm stepping into an energy of like, can't nobody, like, if you can give me constructive criticism because I want to be my best self, but once you get to projecting and hating, it's not really nothing you could say to me, because like now I'm at a point of like, I know who I am, because like I was very depressed. Like postpartum depression is real.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Like,
if that was it.
Oh my God. Like, and I was already depressed like before that, just dealing with like different things I went through in childhood, like sexual assault, being abused and stuff like that. I was even in an abusive relationship and different stuff like that. So it kind of like changes your perspective on life. And then when you become a mom, especially in a time of you trying to really figure out life, it was just the pressure of like having somebody looking at me like I'm a superhero, and I feel like I'm not nothing.
You're trying to figure out how you're making it through the day.
And then it's like I'll be having like a mental breakdown, and it's like, Mom, can I get a piece of rolls?
Right.
Come for the roll.
Honestly, like from the perspective of being a mom, I feel like they save you.
They do.
I'm gonna start crying.
They do. Like,
oh my
son. Oh my God. Like, and I don't want to put like, I don't really like, you know, like I feel like some parents, they kind of like put projection onto a kid or responsibilities that a kid didn't ask for. But like, even my son told me that like he came here for me. That's like something. Yeah. And it's like, my son really pushed me to follow my dreams, because it's like, how can I teach my son he could be anything in this world? And my son's autistic too.
I didn't know that.
And I'm also autistic. I just recently found that out in like 2 years ago. Yeah. So it's like, I try to show my son, like, how can I teach him you can do anything you put your mind to if I'm not even living in that standard? And so it just kind of really helps me to, like, keep going because, like, I felt alone with my son. Like, I felt alone. I felt unworthy with my son. I felt like I couldn't do certain things. And then, like, seeing my son start to sing is really what made me be like, oh, yeah, I got to do this. And, like, ever since I started doing music, like, I really want to take a second and just thank everybody that reached out to me for, like, features or randomly, like, post my songs on their story or, like, people that know certain songs when I perform and stuff. Like, it's so encouraging because, like, I have moments where I do want to quit, especially dealing with, like, haters in Arizona. They gatekeep. They be clicked up like this mean girls. And I'm like, it's a lot of people out here, people that claim like, oh, they the female queen of rap and all of that stuff. And it's just like, I feel like me personally, I'm not in competition with no artist. That's why don't nobody hear me saying like I'm the queen of this, queen of that, because I'm just the queen, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do what I do. I sing, I rap, I write my own music. I'm gonna look fly. I'm gonna put on a show. People gonna fuck with me because I'm cool. And it's like, I don't have to name myself as royalty because I am. And it's just like, I'm glad that people finally starting to know like who Honey is and just keep the look.
So let's go on that. Like, I think that's a really good track because as you kind of find out who you are and you're a mom, you have all these different boxes. What's that big goal? Like, what does that look like for you?
My end goal, honestly, like when it comes at the end of the day, I just want God to be like, you did a great job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to like see me and not really see me, but like be like, damn, you really a woman of God. Like, I didn't even know like you could do that and then still be like in that field. And then I want people to like, when I make music, like I make music for myself to like go through every situation I went to, whether it been through with some niggas, whether it been through with fake friends. Cause like today, my first song that I'm gonna do is called The Ugly Song, UGLY, for You Gotta Love Yourself.
You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Yeah, you ugly.
What about M-A-M-A? How you think I got that? Okay. But yeah, so like that song was really like these girls, they was trying to bully me on Facebook or whatever. And they was like, I would say Facebook popular girls or whatever. They was calling me ugly. So, you know, they little pet dogs gonna come. They gonna start calling me ugly too. And instead of me being the old me and like smacking them, I just went in the booth. And so I got the ugly song that like changes the perspective of how you feel when like a person call you ugly. And then I got Norbit too, because if they decided they wanted to call me, it was Norbit. And so it was just...
What?
Yeah, girl, because I used to have a fro and I wear glasses and I like flannels. So they was like, oh, that's why you look like Norbit. Okay, Race Bisha, I don't give a fuck.
Bart?
Okay.
Don't get their little pet dogs. Man, I think that's the beauty of it and of you, the energy that you exude and who you are. It really shines through because is this the first time that we've been in personal space together, like IRL?
Instagram all the time, but I think this is like our first time us actually being able to like have a conversation and like sit down. We always loved each other on Instagram though. You would think we've been knowing each other for,
because we've been here before and we are moving with purpose and intention.
Okay,
that's wild. But that's my point, is even through a screen, right? Even through your posts, you are everything. No, you are. And like when it comes to, you know, the space of advocacy for mental health, mental wellness, authenticity, standing in your own. Yeah. Talk to me about how you like, where did music even come from?
So like for me, especially, I would say like my grandma said that I was singing before I started talking.
I know that's right.
And like I remember in first grade, the first time I ever wrote a song, it was like You Are My Sunshine. Aww. And it was like a little remix, but like music was always therapy. It was like music was always therapy for me because like I've always written poetry and stuff, and like I dealt with a lot of things growing up. Like I'm from South Memphis, and South Memphis is really really the trenches. Like the stuff they rap about, that shit real.
Real.
Like I grew up listening to sirens, gunshots, having a fight all the time. Then like my mom, she was a single mom of 2 kids, and families be dysfunctional. You got generational curses, all that stuff. And so I feel like in order to be a good mom, you really got to be a good you, because you're gonna give your kid like empty you, and that's gonna create resentment if you don't really know who you are and you're not really chasing your goals, because then you're gonna feel like you sacrificed your life for kids, and that's not fair to them because they didn't actually fuck.
You know? Right.
And so I feel like I promote mental health in my songs because music is energy. So everything that I'm pulling out, whether I'm talking about niggas, whether I'm teaching you how to boss up, whether I'm telling you about your brain, whatever that is for the betterment of you, because at the end of the day, like, without positive mental health or without good mental health, like, anybody can trick you. Like, anybody can tell you. And once you are whole within yourself, because God put us here to let us know that we were already formed before our parents did what they did. He already knew who we was. So can't nobody tell you who you are. But you have to understand, like, what is my purpose here? And once you figure out, like, what is my purpose here is to exclude love, is to show people, like, what the true definition of love is, how to love yourself, how to give love despite the odds and stuff like that. And I'm keep doing that. Like, doors be slamming in my face. Some people, I done lost fake friends, I done lost niggas, all that, but I ain't never.
But we grateful. So we know what the end goal is. What do you have coming up? Like, what's on the horizon? What can you get? Like, what can you get me hype about?
Cause I be singing and I be performing
Just a little bit.
Everybody been asking me for the longest because I be dropping many projects. I have an album.
Okay.
Coming out. It's gonna be July the 7th. It's 21 songs, and it's called To Love. And it's just like, because Letter to the Lovers, that was my first EP when I broke up with me and my ex. Then That's a Man Nigga, that's my rap EP, and it's just like my dating and the shit I've been through. So ladies, y'all definitely need to listen to that.
Hop that.
Okay.
Get you a lesson. Come get this work.
Okay. And now I have To Love, which is just like really the journey that I've come to love, because like now I'm in a space of like truly loving myself and being whole within myself. And I just want to show like girls, guys, mothers, everybody, like, what it's like to truly understand the essence of love and giving it to yourself. Then
Amen.
yeah.
What you want to leave us with?
H.U.N.E.E is the name. Dripping is my game, and I ain't talking about my thing. It's the way that I walk and how I carry myself. You in the presence of a boss, I couldn't even tell, because I'm humble, so you could never get like me. I'm original, so we can never ever compete, because in order to compete, you will have to compare, and I can promise you there is no comparison here, because I'm honey.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, go stream my music, Honey Rose, H.U.N.E.E on all platforms. Yeah.
I know that's right. Mom, mogul, mental health advocate, baby, you out here doing it. Thank you so much for sitting with us.
Thank you.
Nique The N Voice checking in live and direct from SongLab Live. If you are an artist and you would like to share your story, hit us up in the DM. We have everything that you need here, full production. And you know what we do? We are helping artists fill the gaps with collaboration and education.